Hey, good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM for Tuesday, November 4th. Taking a minute this morning to talk Missouri basketball. The Tigers' debut effort in the 2025-26 season, an 88-67 win over Howard last night on the road in a weird environment. I'm not going to call it hostile, but weird. With a broadcast the likes of which we will probably not see again this season. But Missouri gets a 21-point win in the opener. Let me say this. If you saw something that led you to draw definite conclusions in that game, you are either being a little reactionary or you are far, far smarter about basketball than I am and probably should apply for a job somewhere in the game. Missouri was way bigger than Howard, way more physical. They were going to win that game that way. Howard caught fire in the second half from 3-point range, made it interesting for a minute. Missouri answered and won by 21, and by the way, covered 20.5. A few things did stand out, though. I'll give you some positives and some negatives. Jaden Stone looks like a kid that can help pretty consistently. We've seen him play twice. He's been in double figures twice. Little loose with the ball, too many turnovers last night, but 3 for 4 from 3-point range. Really nice shot. He's a guy that's going to help. Sean Phillips, another double-double in 20 minutes played. I don't expect that to happen every game. That game especially was one where he just had a physical advantage that nobody could match. So is that going to happen in the SEC on a regular basis? Probably not. But if you can get it, Phillips gave you, I think it was 16 and 12 last night. If you can get half of that out of him on average, 8 and 6 every night, Missouri will absolutely take that. Third positive, they played without Trent Pierce, without Honor Boateng, basically without Mark Mitchell, and basically without Ant Robinson, and won a road game by 21 points. Now, the flip side of that, I'm not worried about Mark Mitchell. He had a bad night. I'm not worried about Ant Robinson when he can stay on the floor. But this has always been the thing with Ant Robinson. At one point last night, he had 4 points or 4 fouls and 3 points. He could have been called for many more. We know that when things start to go south, when he's not playing well, Ant Robinson gets a lot of frustration fouls. And this team is going to need him on the floor. Like, he's a defensive player of the year candidate, a potential early entry to the NBA draft, a potential all SEC player. None of that does any good if he is sitting on the bench. They can't have that against the better teams they played now. Fortunately for them, they don't play any better teams for a month, to be honest. Other thing, it's too many turnovers. This team is, look, they're not good enough defensively to just give away as many possessions as they did last night. So, it's a thing to watch. I'm not necessarily worried about it yet. They were playing an up and down game, against a team that for a low major team was fairly athletic, but it got a little frantic and frenetic. In game one, they kicked the ball away too much. I think it was 15% non-steal turnover percentage, which is certainly not good enough. Third thing, hey, make some free throws, not 10 out of 21, including a bunch of missed front ends. Again, not things that, like, it's one game, not things that you can yet say are trends or concerns long-term, but things to keep an eye on as the season goes on. Hugely busy week here. First of all, Drew King was in Washington, D.C. He has full coverage of the basketball game over on the site. Last night, he joined me for an abbreviated post-game show. We went about 40 minutes last night on Mizzou Howard. Part of that was because I had a 40-minute interview with Marquise Johnson, Mizzou's wide receiver. That's also on our channel right now. Cody Goodwin has started the previews of Mizzou, Texas A&M. We've got Media Day today. College football playoff rankings tonight. Live show, State of the Tigers, me, Drew, and Cody at 8 o'clock. So tons of stuff happening both on the site and here on the channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe before you go anywhere. And we will see you tonight, but have plenty of stuff between now and then. Thanks for watching.